in Bali. Yeah. But if you want to buy, and everybody today go online, it's impossible to buy. So I think you are also very lucky to get one of the best hotels in the world as an Hiwatu. So they have a television campaign everywhere in France, in England. And if you see it and if you want to go to see Sumba, it's difficult because you cannot go to your travel agent, because the travel agent cannot book also the flight from Bali to here. So with my past work, I've done a lot of promotion for stuff and for product. So I think the good stuff would be to build a brand and a website where you can see all the information, because it's nice to speak about fish in front of the Mario Hotel, but nobody knows if there is fish around other area in Kodi, in Amiliate, or in Lamboya, or anywhere. So I think you should look at the big picture, not like just one barat, and see the 4 barats, and see, okay, you can have surfing, you can have diving, you can have, and then you scale them. For a surfer, you can go there, it's a 5-star wave or any type of information, because today there is no information about the island. There is just a website with a German guy who built a map. Who built a map, and then you can buy the map. Sometimes he send it to you, or sometimes he doesn't send it to you. But there is no Sumba.com, and there a list of hotels, a list of taxi driver. When you get here, it's like a nightmare, honestly, for a tourist, because you don't know, and you have no price for anything. They can ask you 1 time the price, or because you are Gulay, they ask you 5 times the price. So I think the image is very nice. It is natural. It's wild. But you have to keep it like this. But you have to show it to people. So for you all, it looks easy. But from a guy from Europe or America or Australia, you have 17,000 islands in Indonesia. So which one to choose to go on vacation or to go to see something? So you have to put your island, which is one of the most beautiful one, I think, up there, and not just wait for people to try to find it. Then, as an investor, a very small investor, it's already very complicated also, because you cannot come here and you don't have an office where you can get information. You have to try to find between the big road, which building you have to stop and ask the right question. Then, if you don't know, you go back home, or you are in Bali and you ask a lawyer in Bali. The lawyer in Bali gives you information about PT, and then 85% or 95% of the people do a PT in Bali. Even if they invest in Sumba, all the tax will be paid in Bali and not in Sumba, because the PT is in Bali. So I think you should get somewhere an office and help the people taking their hands and say, okay, if you want to invest, it's easy, because nobody knows you can be owning the shares of your company, because in Thailand you have to get a Thai people. Here you can get 100% of the shares within not a local but a foreigner. So it's very good, but nobody knows it. So you should have an office where the guy said, okay, if you want to buy a land, you can own it. You have Haguna Bagunan, which is 35 years, 25 years, and 20 years. You have the possibility to have not Hak Milik, but to get something. And then they bring you to the right office directly to say, okay, you need a certificate, you have to go to the VPN. To get to the VPN, you have to ask them with the local people to go to survey the land, to measure the land, and there is an official cost.